Crazy facts about beer. Beer is one of the oldest and most widely consumed beverages in human history, enjoyed across cultures and continents for millennia. While most people think of beer simply as a refreshing drink, its history, science, and cultural impact are filled with fascinating and sometimes downright bizarre facts. Here is a deep dive into some of the craziest facts about beer that will leave you thirsty for more knowledge. 1. Beer is ancient, really ancient. Beer dates back over 7,000 years, with the earliest evidence of brewing found in ancient Mesopotamia. The Sumerians even had a goddess of beer, Ninkasi, who was honored with a hymn that doubled as a brewing recipe. This makes beer not only a beverage but also a cornerstone of early civilization, as it was intertwined with agriculture and community building. 2. It was once safer than water. During the Middle Ages, water sources were often contaminated and unsafe to drink. Beer, however, was boiled during the brewing process, killing off harmful bacteria. As a result, beer became a staple of daily life, consumed by people of all ages, including children, as a safer alternative to water. 3. The world's oldest recipe is for beer. The hymn to Ninkasi, mentioned earlier, is the oldest recorded recipe in the world and outlines the process of brewing beer. This ancient recipe used barley, honey, and other natural ingredients to create a beverage that was likely much thicker and less refined than the beer we know today. 4. Beer has health benefits, in moderation. While excessive beer consumption can lead to health issues, moderate beer drinking has been linked to some surprising benefits. Beer contains antioxidants, B vitamins, and minerals like silicon, which can help improve bone density. Studies have also suggested that moderate beer consumption may reduce the risk of heart disease and kidney stones. 5. The oldest brewery is over 1,000 years old. Weihenstephan Abbey in Bavaria, Germany, holds the title of the world's oldest continuously operating brewery. It has been producing beer since 1040 AD and remains a respected institution in the brewing world. 6. Beer was used as currency. In ancient Egypt, beer was so valuable that it was used as currency to pay workers. For example, laborers who built the pyramids were often compensated with beer rations, receiving as much as 4 liters per day. 7. The strongest beer in the world. The title of the strongest beer goes to Brewmeister's Snake Venom, a Scottish brew with an astonishing alcohol content of 67.5%. This potent concoction is more akin to a spirit than a traditional beer and is intended for sipping rather than guzzling. 8. Beer is good for your plants. Leftover beer can be used as a fertilizer for plants. The yeast and nutrients in beer can promote healthy growth, making your garden lush and green. Just be sure to use it sparingly to avoid attracting pests. 9. The Czech Republic consumes the most beer. When it comes to beer consumption per capita, the Czech Republic is the undisputed champion. The average Czech drinks around 143 liters of beer annually, far surpassing other beer-loving nations like Germany and Ireland. 10. There's a beer pipeline. In Bruges, Belgium, a brewery built an underground beer pipeline to transport beer from its brewing facility to its bottling plant, reducing traffic and environmental impact. The pipeline spans nearly 2 miles and is a marvel of modern beer innovation. 11. Beer can be brewed without barley. While barley is the most common grain used in brewing, beer can also be made from other grains like wheat, corn, rice, and even sorghum. Craft brewers are constantly experimenting with alternative ingredients, resulting in unique and diverse beer flavors. 12. Monks brewed beer during fasts. During Lent, monks were prohibited from eating solid food, so they brewed liquid bread to sustain themselves. These rich, high-calorie beers helped them survive the fasting period while adhering to religious practices. 13. Beer foam is science at work. The foam on beer, also known as the head, is a result of the carbon dioxide released during fermentation. Proteins in the beer stabilize the bubbles, creating the frothy layer. Interestingly, the head's quality can significantly influence a beer's flavor and aroma. 14. Beer can power cars. Ethanol, a biofuel derived from fermenting sugars, can be made from beer. In fact, some breweries have collaborated with scientists to turn leftover beer waste into sustainable fuel, proving that beer's uses extend far beyond drinking. 15. The fear of an empty beer glass. There's a word for the fear of an empty beer glass, cenosillicophobia. While it's mostly used humorously, it highlights the cultural importance of keeping your glass full and your spirits high. Beer is more than just a beverage, it's a product of history, culture, and science. From its ancient origins and use as currency to its modern-day role in sustainability and innovation, beer continues to surprise and delight. So, the next time you raise a glass, remember that you're partaking in a tradition with a rich and fascinating legacy.